Okay, last class we have seen that the syllabus of power system 2 for the okay, and also we have studied that the examination scheme for the power system 2. Okay, so once again I will repeat that theory lecture for the power system 2 per week 3, having the 3 credits. Okay, and 1 tutorial hour per week is there, having credit is 1. Okay, total credit will be 4. Okay, examination scheme, ESC 70 marks, ICA 25 marks, and ISC 30 marks. Okay, so be remember that examination scheme is very important while studying the power system too. Okay, last class we have seen that um, uh, what is meant by the corona. Okay, corona. We will see. We have seen that introductory part of that corona. Okay, today we will see that working principle of corona discharge. Okay, so see over here. Corona discharge is an electrical discharge caused by the ionization of fluids such as air surrounding to the conductor. Okay, as we know that our overhead transmission line conductors passing through the air medium. Okay, air medium. Since our electrical power transmission line or distribution lines operating at a high voltage or the medium voltage range. Okay, so as we know that air medium, if it is come under the electrical voltage stress, or we can say that higher potential difference is applied across the air column, it get ionized. Okay, because of that ionization of that air present surrounding to the conductors, it will going to conduct the electrical current through it. Okay, so for examination sorry, in order to study the principle of corona discharge, we have to just imagine that um, we having the two we having a conductor. Okay, having the uh, ionization region. Okay, which is okay, this is represented by the purple color. Okay, and okay, and this one is the uh, cathode plate. Okay, these are the two cathode plates present over here. Okay, next, the corona discharge can cause an audible hissing or cracking noise. Okay, so the corona effect will occur in a high voltage system unless sufficient care is taken to limit the uh, strength of the surrounding electric field. Okay, corona discharge can cause an audible hissing or cracking noise as it ozons the air around the ionizes the air around the conductors. Okay, this common in high voltage electric power transmission line. Okay, since as I said earlier, uh, electrical corona discharge will occur in high voltage electric power transmission line, means what, it is sufficient to ionize the air present surrounding to the live conductors. Okay, the corona effect can also produce a violet glow. Okay, so color for the corona discharge will be violet glow. Okay, production of ozone gas around the conductors. Okay, means what, along with the violet glow, there will be a production of ozone gas around the conductor, and radio interference also causes due to the corona discharge, and also electrical power loss will be taking place due to the corona loss. Okay, so the corona effect occurs naturally due to the fact that air is not perfect insulator. As I said earlier in studying what is actual the corona discharge. Okay, we have seen that. So air medium present surroundings to the live conductor come under the high voltage electrical stress. Okay, so since as we know that air present consisting of various gases like oxygen, nitrogen, and etc. Okay, means what, oxygen atoms are present, and along with that one some other gases are also present in to that air medium. Okay, So whenever this air medium come under the electric field, okay, at a higher voltage, the air will going to ionize. Okay, air will be going to ionize means what? The air will going to dissociates. Okay, means what, the ions will be formed because of the higher voltage stress. Because of the higher voltage stress. Okay, so the free ions and electrons in the air will experience a force because of high voltage electrical stress. Okay, or electric field stress. The ions uh, and free electrons present in the air, okay, that will experiences a force. Due to this effect, these ions and free electrons get accelerated and move to the opposite direction. As we know that our live conductors act as a higher potential, or operates at a higher potential compared to another parts. Okay, so these ionized particles or ions and electrons get accelerated and it will be moved towards the opposite direction. Okay, as we know that. Okay, uh, opposite direction means what? Electrons always repel from the negative terminals and it is attracted towards the positive terminals. Okay, so this charged particle during their motion collides with one another and also with slow moving uncharged molecules. Okay, so during this acceleration process of this charged particle, that charged particle going to collides with each other. Okay, thus number of charged particle increases rapidly. Means what? uh, since the collision between the molecules of various element, there will be uh, number of charged particles will increases rapidly. Okay, if the electrical field is strong enough, we can say that if the electrical field is strong enough, dielectric breakdown of the air will occur and arc will form between the conductors. Okay, as I said earlier before, there will be a violet glow will be produced in a corona discharge. Okay, it is why? Because means what? का produce होतो तर whenever the strong enough electric field is available, at that condition, the air medium present surrounding to the live conductor get broke down. Okay, get broke down means what? Dielectric strength of the air get broken down. Okay, so electrical current will tries to flow through the air medium. Okay, so that's why there will be a arc. Okay, free electrons whenever tries to flow in the air medium, at that condition they will create the arc. Okay, so arc will form between the conductors. Okay, next, this formation of arc, it will produces the violet glow. Okay, along with the production of ozone gas. Okay, and also the radio interference will be happen. Okay, power loss will be taking place because of the corona discharge. Okay, electrical power transmission deals with the bulk transfer of electrical energy, as we know that. Okay, आपल्याला माहिती आहे की इलेक्ट्रिकल पॉवर ट्रान्समिशन मध्ये खूप इलेक्ट्रिकल पॉवर ही ट्रान्समिट केली जाते. बल्क अमाउंट मध्ये इलेक्ट्रिकल पॉवर ही ट्रान्समिट केली जाते. ओके, therefore from energy station situated many kilometers away from the main consumption centers or the cities. Okay, for this reason the long distance transmission conductors are of utmost necessity for effective power transfer. Okay, as we know that the corona discharge will causes the electrical power loss. Okay, so to reduce the huge loss due to the corona discharge, we have to make some arrangement. Okay, or we have to minimize the corona discharge. Okay, so I think this one is the working principle of corona discharge. Okay, or this is the detail of corona discharge. Okay, next we will see that uh, factors. Okay, as I said earlier, the corona discharge is nothing but the what it is actually the formation of arc. Okay, formation of arc whenever a free electrons present or ionize the particles accelerate towards the opposite direction of their polarity. Okay, so whenever it will be passed through the air medium, it will produce as a violet blue. Okay, that's why it will causes the arc. Okay, so this arc will causes the huge amount of electrical power loss will be taking place because of the corona discharge. Okay, this corona discharge will be affects on number of factors. Okay, for example, or we can say that two important things are there in order to produce the corona. That is what alternating electrical potential difference must be supplied across the line. Okay, and the spacing of conductors must be large enough compared to the line diameter. As we know that spacing of conductors means or the spacing of uh, two strands or two conductors of the same phase. Okay, so spacing of the conductors plays very important role. Okay, in order to produce the corona discharge. Okay, so large enough compared to line diameter. Okay, spacing must be large enough compared to the line diameter. Okay, when alternating current is made flow across two conductors of transmission line whose spacing is large compared to their diameter, the air surrounding to the conductors is subjected to a dielectric stress. Okay, is subjected to a dielectric stress. Okay, so I think this part is clear to all of you. Okay, once again I will explain that how the corona will actually occurs or corona discharge will happen. Okay, since already we have known that our overhead transmission lines are passing through the air medium. Okay, so air medium sometimes act as a uh, conducting medium, since it is if it is or even though it is a insulator. Okay, whenever there is a high electrical field stress at that condition, the uh, air medium which will loses its dielectric properties. Okay, and it will be turns into the conducting media. Okay, so air medium present to the surrounding of the live conductors of the transmission line, it will um, creates the high electrical field stress on the surrounding air medium because of our live conductors of the overhead transmission line operates at a higher voltages. Okay, so because of the high voltage stress, air medium present surrounds to the live conductor get ionized. Okay, means what ion formation will take place since there is a air medium consisting the oxygen, nitrogen and various gases will be there. Okay, whenever that gases subjected to a high electrical field stress, at that condition they will produce say ions. Okay, they will undergo the ionization process. Okay, so free electrons or ions will accelerate from higher potential to lower potential, and while acceleration, that charged particles collides with each other and produces a rapidly number of free electrons or the number of free ions. Okay, so these charged particles will try to move in the air media. Okay, so at that condition the arc will formed. Okay, that arc will be violet in color or bluish in color. Okay, so that violet or bluish arc is termed as a corona discharge. Okay, corona discharge. So corona discharge is always occurs above the breakdown of air medium surrounds to the live conductor. Okay, surrounds to the live conductor. Okay, and generally the various terms are there related to the corona discharge. Okay, and the various factors also there related to the corona discharge. Okay, so today we have seen that the main working principle of corona discharge. Okay, see in this image or diagram. Okay, you will get the idea how the corona discharge will occur. Okay, so see this one is the our transmission line, or a transmission line having the guard ring. Okay, this is the string of suspension insulator. Okay, so whenever this live conductor uh, ionizes this air present surrounds to the conductor. Okay, at that condition, this air medium present surrounds to the conductor get ionized and produces a free electrons. Okay, and since our order transmission line is generally operates above the breakdown strength of the air medium. Okay, at that condition the number of charged particles will produce rapidly. Okay, and also the supply voltage is strong enough. At that condition our surrounding air get ionized or broken down and turns into the conducting media, and it will produce a rapidly number of free electrons or the free charged particles. Okay, that charged particles or the free electrons try to move in the air media. Okay, so whenever this free electrons travels through the air medium after the breakdown of the air, it will produces the violet glow. Okay, I am sliding my arrow pointer. This one is the corona discharge. Okay, this one is the corona discharge. Okay, so this one is the violet bluish color will be there. Okay, so various terms on which the our electrical corona discharge will depends. For example, the critical disruptive voltage, then critical disruptive voltage. Next, it is also depends upon the irregularity factor. Okay, irregularity factor, and also it is depends upon the density factor. Okay, so and also the terms related to the corona discharge is visual critical voltage. Okay, we will see in the next lecture. Also we in the next lecture we will see the main factors affecting the corona discharge. Also we will see in the next lecture. Okay, so uh, this part is enough to today's lecture. Okay, in next class we will see that various important terms related to the corona discharge and the main factors on which the corona discharge will occurs. Okay, we will see in the next class. Okay, for example, atmospheric condition of conductors, size of the conductors, diameter of the conductors, spacing between the phase conductors also going to affect on the corona discharge. Also line voltage also going to plays very important role in the corona discharge. Okay, and also in next class we will see that power loss due to the corona discharge. Okay, and okay, so today we will stop over here. Thank you for joining with me. Thank you.